Okay, 2013 July 4th fireworks. We are at the site. We have it all fused, all loaded, all connected to the remote firing systems. We've got a total of 4 trailers and a total of 320 200-gram cakes and 115 500-gram cakes and 23-inch finale cakes, 13 sprinkler cakes. We've got a total of just under 700 mortars and 2 1/4 preloads. And this is the opening of the show. And we've got, probably about 17, 16 segments here. And then we're going to transition into this guy. And this right here, this is my false finale with these 3-inch guys and all those 200-gram cakes and those mortars and this big sprinkler cake, and that's going to go into the next couple of segments. And we should be about 20 minutes into the show by now. And now we're going to jump over to the third trailer. This guy here on my left I'm walking by is my finale trailer, and it's just to make sure that people don't do something dumb like smoke around here. This is the third trailer that we'll be firing off, and you can see all these segments have a lot of variety. They got 200 grammers and 500 grammers and the 3-inch finale cakes, and all the 200-gram boards are going to have either 6 2 1/4 preloads or 8 mortars with them. Try and go for a layered effect so that you've got stuff below and stuff going up above it. It should all be pretty intense. And that was a gentleman setting off a cannon just to get people's appetite going for it. And then we'll be finishing off this trailer here, and they'll have a nice batch of 48 mortars going off. Double time just to set the stage for the finale. So we'll move on down to the finale trailer. And we're going to start the finale off with 2 multiplicity 312 shot sprinklers. I've got one there, got one over here. They're spread out probably about 10 feet or so just to spread them out a little bit. And they'll be going off with 6 300 shot Saturn missile batteries. And this actually have about 2,400 separate reports in about 55 seconds. And then we'll transition from those guys into the 4 boards of 500-gram cakes, 4 boards per cake, and they're tied into 4 9-inch finale cakes. And these are a lot of heavy hitters. They'll all be going off at once in about 35 seconds or so. And not as many reports as the 200-gram boards, but these are big. These are a lot of big bursts, and I'm really hoping this fills the sky and really gets everybody going. In that finale section, we'll transition into my 200-gram board finale section, and I've got, as you can see, 7 rails of 200-gram cakes, 8 cakes to a rail, and they'll be going off, and they'll have 3 of the 9-inch finale cakes going with them, and they'll have 24 of the mortars going up with them at the same time. So this will be a pretty intense. There'll be probably 15 shots a second going off here. This should last probably about 35, maybe 40 seconds. Then that'll transition into the grand finale. And here are all my mortars racked up, and I've got a total of 302 mortars. Then I also have these salute cakes. Got 8 of those, 25 shots each. So altogether we should have about 500 good guys going off, all in about 30 seconds. We hope it all works the way it's supposed to. I've got a lot of redundancy built in. You can see from all these wires that I've got several igniters attached to them, and then each rail is connected to every rail, so that if we have any points of failure, hopefully everything is going to go off. May not all go off perfectly timed. There may be a few stragglers at the end of the show, but you know what, by then I don't think anybody's really going to care. So this is our show, and we're looking forward to it. Stand by and you'll see what happens.